jail guard's baton strikes against the metal of the inmate's cell as he walks down the hallway trying to contain hell from breaking loose out of 6 by 8 feet of disparity. Nobody wanting to look each other in the eye, not after they've been criminalized. I raise my voice for the voiceless, for all the boys locked up for reasons unknown to everyone besides the cop and his ego. The 14th Amendment disappears behind our right to freely speak hate lines into existence, a country divided, north versus south, red versus blue, blood paving the streets, not knowing how we're going to amend this. I raise my voice for the voiceless, for every child written off for jailbait by 3rd grade test scores, unaware that his wrong answers mean more than he can ever comprehend. Because 8-year-olds don't understand institutionalized debates on how we've failed them, when low grades on assessments mean that he's destined to fall behind bars. We fail to assess that schools aren't where we raise our kids. But daddy's gotta pay the bills. And mommy's gotta pay the bills. So we imprint worth into letter grades, sew self-esteem into clothes. We brush hatred into their hair and send them off to school, so their teachers can teach them how to behave, sit still, and don't question the history lessons that were passed down by the white man's generation. Don't speak up and ask questions that acknowledge the truth, but most of all, success is directly proportionate to the melanin in your skin. And I'm sorry, but your number 2 pencil colored outside of the oval too far, and this time, there's no eraser. I raise my voice for the voiceless, for every young man angry at the world for seeing him as a number, statistics piling against him on how soon he will drop out, how often he will cheat, and how long it'll take before he leaves his family, so he sees no point in school and starts hanging on the streets, because at least there, people respect him without needing a bachelor's degree. And he finds solace in women because they're too beautiful to resist. But sometimes he goes wild and chivalry he forgets, because his daddy wasn't there to teach him, and his mommy was too far to reach him. So he lives up to the expectations that society put on him, and now everyone disregards him as another hoodlum, another menace to avoid. So they cross streets, clutch purses, and overlook to employ. And the anger builds inside, brick by brick, like a wall of unity that we never built between brothers or sisters. The righteous conflictions have no escape, so he takes his anger out in marches, raises his fist in civil disobedience. He refuses to so he takes his anger out in fist, and refuses to fight back against the police, who drag him off to jail because he knows that at least someone will hear his story, history that maybe we can write down in textbooks, history that maybe brown people can agree that yes, that really did happen. And though his name may never be void from the list of people struggling to make a difference, his words are written in the silent tides of change. I raise my voice for the voiceless, for every inmate restricted from pursuing a life of their own, swept into a pipeline that was too strong to overcome, a pipeline built by design to keep one breed confined and the pure breeds outside, a pipeline fueled by the blood of my great-granddaddy's back. We are still slaves to an irrational fear of truth-telling, but I came to fight back. A new face, a new voice, a chance to amend this irrefutable inequality in our educational justice, so that jail batons are not the sounds that our youth are used to hearing, and they'll take their pens and march again and rewrite history from the beginning.